Fibromyalgia, the muscle channels. The muscle channels are discussed in Chapter 13 of the Spiritual Axis and are called Qing, which could be translated as channel-like muscles or muscles of the channels. Indeed, the muscle channels are essentially the skeletal muscles of the body as seen in ancient Chinese medicine, and therefore the term channel-like muscles rather than muscle channels would be a more accurate translation of their name. However, the muscle channels are much more than just the muscles of Western medicine because they form an integral part of the channel system and perform specific important functions in the circulation of qi and blood and in the adaptation of the body to the external environment. The muscle channels have 6 main characteristics. They are on the surface of the body, they do not connect with the internal organs, they all originate at the extremities, they broadly follow the course of the main channels, they follow the contours of the major muscles overlying the main channels, they are grouped into 4 groups of 3 channels, each of the same polarity, yin or yang, and same potential of energy, leg or arm. The muscle channels are on the surface of the body, and they are therefore part of what is called the exterior of the body, as opposed to the interior of the body that is constituted by the internal organs. However, the muscle channels constitute part of the exterior of the body in a different sense than for the connecting channels. The connecting channels constitute the exterior of the body more in an energetic sense than a physical one. They are the superficial channels running in all directions that are between the main channels and the skin. It is through them that pathogenic factors penetrate the body initially and the channels where the defensive qi circulates. Because they are directly connected to the main channels, the connecting channels form the main route by which pathogenic factors may penetrate those main channels. The connecting channels also run in the space between the skin and muscles, a description that again should be understood more in an energetic than an anatomical sense. Therefore, in this context, the muscles, as in the space between the skin and muscles, are not the same muscles as in the muscle channels. The muscles are, as in the space between skin and muscles, signify primarily an energetic layer and indicate a certain energetic depth. That is one that is between the energetic layers of skin and sinews. The muscles, as in muscle channels, are the actual skeletal muscles, some of which are next to the skin and some of which are deeper. By contrast to the connecting channels, the muscle channels are part of the exterior of the body more in an anatomical than an energetic sense. Muscle channels are also easily invaded by external pathogenic factors. However, such invasions manifest primarily with muscular symptoms such as ache, pain, or stiffness without the general symptoms of invasion of the defensive qi portion, aversion to cold, fever, sore throat, etc., which occur when the connecting channels are invaded. The symptoms of fibromyalgia are a good example of invasion of the muscle channels without symptoms of external invasion. The pathology of the muscle channels involves 2 basic conditions of fullness or emptiness. Fullness manifests with pain, contracture, stiffness, and hardness. Emptiness manifests with slackness, flaccidity, and a dull ache. Tingling may be due to full conditions, such as phlegm in the muscles, or to empty conditions, such as deficiency of blood. In fibromyalgia, the muscle channels are involved with symptoms of muscle ache that may be due to dampness, wind, cold, qi stagnation, or blood stasis. Thank you for your attention.